importance of pushing up people. So listen up to this, as Amy said. The speaker is Leo Chavez. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
5 to 7 minutes. My passion is to play basketball, and it has always been since I was a little boy. My parents put me in a little league basketball team here in North Hollywood, and there was a very important figure during my childhood, and his name was Coach Andrew. He was the best coach in the league. He even had a call from the New York Knicks that wanted to hire him as an assistant coach. That's how good he was. But I remember one time where he made me feel very important, and he pushed me up. And I just went into his office to check out a ball so I could practice basketball. And he was sitting there next to some other guy, I don't know who he was. But as soon as I came into the door, he said, "Oh look, this is the guy that I've been talking to you about." And then the other guy says, "Oh, the defense guy." And he says, "Yes." Apparently he had been talking about me. And he says, he starts talking about all these qualities as a basketball player that I possess. And that makes me feel really good inside. I'm kind of shy, so I smile and I say thank you. But inside I was like, yes, this is somebody that I look up to. He's a basketball player, he knows a lot about basketball, and that made me feel really special, and I cannot forget that day. That's what I want to talk to you guys about, the importance of pushing up people. It's very important, not only especially to our youth. It's paramount. Because I remember just like the other day also, I was in my first grade, and Ms. Valles, she was the best teacher that I had. She would always make me feel good about myself as well, always highlight the best qualities that I had as a student in my academics. And one time, we were sitting in an assembly, every class participated, and I remember the speaker saying, "And from Ms. Valles' class, Leo Chavez wins the Student of the Month award." And so I run up, and I grab my award, and that was very special for me. And I know for my parents as well, because when I went home, they treated me like I was very special. That's very important. I cannot forget that. Now, consequently, recently also, my daughter, she became Student of the Month. She was having trouble with her homework one day, and I started helping her out. She was very sloppy in her responses on the questions of her homework. Therefore, I told her, you know what, you could do a much better job than that. I told her, erase it and do it all over. Because I told her, if you want to be Student of the Month, and she erased all her responses, and she did it very neatly, like the way that I knew that she could do it. A week after that happened, I got an email from Ms. Fuente, her teacher, and she said that Caitlin has been doing a great job with her writing, and she's going to be rewarded as Student of the Month tomorrow. Can you guys make it? And I said yes. How can I not go to this event? And she was very happy about it. I went to the event, me and my wife, we were sitting down, we surprised her, and she didn't know. The speaker, like in my first grade award, said, "And from Ms. Fuentes' class, Caitlin Chavez wins the Student of the Month award." And she runs up, she does turn back to make sure that she's the only Caitlin Chavez in her class. She grabs the award, and she stands there next to the rest of the students. She has a big Chuck E. Cheese smile on her face. And it cannot be underestimated. When you say these kind words to anyone, even here in Toastmasters, I think that is a very perfect example. They make us feel so secure every time we come here, greeting people, saying hi, complimenting each other on a great response for table topics or a great speech. That's what gets people to stick here, and that's very, very important. And it reminds me, there's a person that I think it's very important, especially, I admire this guy, his name's Art Williams. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him before, but he's a networking superstar. He started his company back in 1977, and by 1991 he sold it for $1 billion. He would always say something throughout his speeches, and he was a very talented speaker. He was a great orator. He he would always say this: when you look at people, pretend that there's a big sign on their chest and it's saying to you, make me feel special, make me feel important, say something good to me. I want to be somebody. Back to you.